Okay, we're doing Module 3, A.REI.6, levels 1 through 3 Reteach. We're going to continue with the elimination method. To do the elimination method, we are looking to get one of the variables to cancel out. And I notice that of these variables of x and y, the y is the easier one to get canceled out. That's if I multiply everything by 2. So I'm going to leave the first equation alone. I'm just bringing it over here, and then I'm going to multiply everything by 2. So I'm going to get 12x plus 10y plus equals 4. So these cancel out, and I get 4x equals 28. I'm going to divide by 4, and I get x equals 7. So I'm going to come over here and put 7 on my answer key. Then I'm going to use either one of these equations. I can use the first or the second one. I am choosing to use the second one because the numbers are smaller, but if you wanted to, you can use the first one. And you can see that I was plugging it in. So I get 42 plus 5y equals 2. I'm going to subtract 42, and I get 5y equals 40. I'm going to divide by 5, and y equals 8. Coming back over here, I notice that they're not in order at all. So the first thing I'm going to do is put them in order. And I usually like standard order. So ax plus by equals c. So I am going to add 16 to this one. And I'm going to get 20x minus 8y equals 16. And on this one, they're already kind of in order. I'm just going to rearrange it. I don't really have to change anything. I'm just rearranging it to make it easier. Now I notice that these numbers are huge, and I don't like that. So I want to make them smaller so that my brain can work better. And I notice with 28 and 16, I can divide that one by 4, and I can divide the bottom one by 2. By doing that, you'll notice if I divide everything by 4, I'm going to get 5x minus 2y equals 4. And on the bottom one, I'm going to get 11x minus 9y equals 18. I thought reducing it or putting it in lowest terms is going to make it easier for me to see which variable is going to cancel out. And after that, I noticed that I decided that I am going to get rid of the y's, because 5 times 11 is 55 and 2 times 9 is 18. I'd rather work with 18 than 55. So I'm going to multiply the top one by 9 and the bottom one by negative 2. So I am finally going to get 45x minus 18y equals 36. And over here I'm going to get 22x plus 18y equals negative 36. Well, I notice this cancels out, and I get 62x equals 0. Divide by 62, and x equals 0. That's a 0. Now, taking a look at this, I'm going to put that on my answer blank. I can choose which one I'm going to go put it back into. I have this choice. I'm looking at these. I have like 4 different choices, but this one looks like the smallest number, so I'm going to go with the smallest numbers. I typically like those. So I'm going to go 5, and then I'm going to put in my 0, and then I'm going to put minus 2y equals 4. So I'm going to get 2y, and this is a 4, equals 4. Divide by negative 2, and y equals negative 2. Taking a look at the next one, I'm going to see which one I'm going to get rid of. And taking a quick peek at that, I think I'm going to get rid of the x, because 6 and 7 is 52. But if I just multiply the top one by a 2, I can get 16, and I can simplify by that. So 2 times 8 is a positive 16. X minus 12y equals negative 40. The 16s cancel out, and I get a negative 5y equals negative 10. I'm going to divide by negative 5, and y equals 2. Come over here and put a 2 in. And now I'm just going to choose which one I'm going to use. I think I would use the top one. So I'm going to do 8x minus 6, and keep in mind you can choose whatever one works best for you, but for me the top one looks easier, the numbers are smaller. So I'm going to go with that one. So 8x minus 12 equals negative 20 plus 12, and I get 8x equals negative 8. I'm going to divide by 8, and x equals negative 1. So taking a look at the last one. So this one, I'm going to get rid of the, I'm going to just get rid of the y's. So I'm going to multiply this by negative 2. So I left this as 6x minus 12y equals 24. And I got a positive 2x and a positive 12y equals a negative 8. This cancels out. I get 8x equals 16. Divide by 8, and x equals 2. And then I'm just going to use the bottom one. So I know that I have a negative, and then I'm going to put in my 2, and then I'm going to have a minus 6y equals 4. And then I'm going to add 2 to both sides, and I get negative 6y equals 6. Divide by negative 6, and y equals negative 1. Thanks for listening, and have a great day.